right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? We got a little boardroom atmosphere going on tonight. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. All right, Tashana Davis. How you doing, Tashana? Grove Hill, Alabama. That's one of your homegirls, right?
Yeah,
Grove Hill. That's near where you're from. Tashana, he's from Atmore, Alabama.
You right.
You right.
Better get
right. All right, Susie Stovall, good evening to you. God bless you. All right, Rod, I'm a quartet. How you doing? North Carolina checking in. How you doing, my brother? God bless you. Sean Jacob, how are you doing? All right, he says, I love the lighting. I do too. I like intimate atmospheres, intimate settings. So intimate in here.
I'll take credit for that.
There you go. All right. You won't believe what happened tonight, but we are here. We are making this thing happen.
That's right.
All right. Good evening. We've got 10 people on the line, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. Good evening to all of our Facebook family on this Thursday night. We are live here at the United Christian Church. We're back here in Prattville, Alabama, the United Christian Church, where Pastor Bailey Dickerson is the shepherd of the flock. We're in the conference room on tonight, but we're just so blessed to be back here. We have a power-packed show in store for you, so please share this video. Share this video. We got some information that you can certainly use. We all need some help with that money, okay? Yes, we need help with the money, including myself, okay? So we have some dynamic financial planners. They are here with us on tonight. They are proud supporters and sponsors of the Alabama Gospel Showcase. And we want to make sure now you have your calendar set, okay? We hope you got that calendar set. All roads will lead right back here to the United Christian Church here in Prattville, Alabama on Friday night, March the 20th. We have a program in store for you.
As always.
And yes, okay. It's the Holy Ghost Praise Party of 2020. So we want you to tell your friends, tell your neighbors to set that date and get ready. We thank the good folks here at the United Christian Church for always opening their doors to us and believing in us. That's just such a blessing.
Yes, it is.
Amen. It's such a blessing. So please share this video. We have some information that you can use on tonight. Well, my very special guest, I just love this sister and brother, even though you're so hard on me. But I just love them. I tell you, Miss Latonya Zeigler.
Latonya.
I'm sorry, Latonya Zeigler. Miss Latonya Zeigler, as well as Mr. Nicholas White.
That's right, in the flesh.
He's so crazy. But anyway, they are representatives of Primerica.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. Did I say it correctly?
That's right.
Primerica.
That's right.
Primerica.
That's right.
And for those of you all who may not know, share the video, okay? Share the video. I see you on here, Joel Long. Good evening to you. Stacy Beal, good evening to you. Thank you so much for sharing with us on tonight. But please share this video, because if you really love somebody, you're going to share the video so, they can be blessed with this information. Right. This is information that you normally have to pay for.
That's right.
But you are receiving this information for free on tonight. So we've got these wonderful people here again. They are from Primerica here in South Central Alabama.
There you go.
Montgomery, Alabama. And if you are not aware of this, but the month of September is Life Insurance Awareness Month.
That's right.
Yes, right.
Life Insurance Awareness Month. Oh, don't go anywhere now. I know y'all get ready to leave now.
All right.
Don't leave. Stay right here, okay?
Gonna be
Stay
blessed.
right here. You will
blessed.
be blessed. You will be blessed, because we already know that information and knowledge is power.
That's right.
So thank you all so much for sharing with me on tonight.
Thank you for being here.
Up close and personal. So how's everything going for you?
It's been going great. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so excited about this month. I'm
Mhm.
excited about the information. I'm excited
Yes.
about the families we're going to reach out to and share it with.
Yes.
I'm just excited, Miss D.
All right, and how about yourself, Mr.
Hey,
Nicholas?
you know I'm always excited. But honestly, I do appreciate you utilizing us to be the vendor.
Yes.
There too, because that's very important.
Yes.
You packed out the house last year with the gospel showcase. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Was a blessing.
It was awesome, man.
Such a blessing.
So glad to be a part of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, like you said, life insurance awareness month is something that we do and we take
Yes.
very serious.
All right.
For this month, but we definitely want to make people aware of what's going on in our community. And how we can help.
Mm-hmm.
I think if people don't know what we do, then they can't reach out for help.
That's right.
That type of thing. So that's basically, what we want to do. We want to be able to share the information, and help
Wonderful.
our families. Yes.
All right. So, Nicholas, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
Why are we so afraid to talk about life insurance?
Man, you know what? I don't know. If I could figure that out, well, I'd be a millionaire. But I think, and it goes back. I got my own personal story. It goes back to the time I was young. I remember my dad actually speaking about life insurance.
Yes.
And I didn't want him to talk about it. Cause like, Dad, you're not gonna die.
Yes.
So, but the thing about it, as I got older and got my own kids, I understood how important it was to understand, being able to have money in a situation where, if you have your income coming in, right? I'm the breadwinner, right? I'm the one that pay the mortgage, pay the car note, pay the kid college, right? So,
everything.
Everything. So
Yes.
if I pass away, then that means my income stops, right? At that point, right? So life insurance is to replace my income. Right, so that's what it's for. So once I understood what it was for, then I can talk about it. Right, but most people don't want to talk about it because it is a subject that got a lot of sensitivity, around it. Nobody wants to lose a loved one, but as we live, we must die. Right,
Yes.
but nobody wants to talk about that, and I do.
Including myself.
Including
myself.
But if you're responsible and you love your family, it's a conversation that we all should have. And even goes back to what you said. You go back to our community. Our community is taught not to talk about money. We don't talk about money. We don't have the conversation. When we go talk about money, the kids got going on the room. You know what I mean?
That's right. Exactly.
So when we was raised not to talk about money, it kind of evolved, into our own grown life, and we just don't have that conversation. But we gotta get to the point we have it. Gotta do it. So that's when I came and started understanding why I was doing it, and then I said, okay, this is something that I need to teach not only my family, but I need to teach other people in our community.
Yes.
Because they need to know that it is okay to talk about it. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So, and that's kind of went from there.
Okay.
That's kind of went from there.
Awesome.
That's great. And I want to just piggyback off what he just said. When I was introduced to this company, the concept, the buy term and invest the difference concept, it was so dynamic and impactful the way it could change lives, not just for me, but for generations to come. So understanding, okay, life insurance is for if you die too soon.
Right.
But the investment side, if you live too long. So this company taught me how to have money now.
Okay.
If something happened, but also it teach me how to have money in retirement.
That's
later
wonderful.
in life. So if the Bible teaches, hey, a good man leaving an inheritance for his children's children,
right.
then we want to be able to do that from generation to generation, not just for me, but for my children's children.
Right.
So we understand the information, then we know how to be able to do that, and not only do it for ourselves, but do it and be effective for what we can do for our families and for other families. So the main thing is just to help families.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's the most amazing part. Like the gospel showcase with D, I was so blessed
you
from
were
that.
such a blessing
I was
to me.
so it was it was an impactful event.
It was.
And that's what this company allows us to do. It allows us to be impactful in our community.
Exactly.
We're giving people the right financial tools.
And you're giving back to the community.
Absolutely.
That's right. You are giving back to the community. And Facebook friends, I strongly encourage you to please support those that give back to gospel music, okay? Because you can't call certain companies companies and ask them to give you a donation. Okay?
Right, that's
For
right.
a gospel concert, you know, they'll give to an R&B, but they won't give the gospel.
That's
So
right.
support businesses, support people such as Nicholas and Latonya.
That's right.
Support them, okay? Support them, Primerica.
That's right.
Please support them because they give back to the gospel community, and that's just such a blessing. Dionne Bell says, "Good evening."
Oh, good evening, bro.
All right, good evening. Well, okay, I'll tell you, this is some wonderful information. So we already know that there are so many insurance companies out there.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what sets Primerica apart from the rest?
Oh my God. What sets us apart? This business was founded based on a crusade of helping families.
All right.
To correct the injustice, because most people get life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand why they get it. They're underinsured.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, they've been told that it works a certain way, but it doesn't.
Right.
So we believe in one concept. That's by term and invested difference. You get low cost, affordable term insurance for a period of time to protect the family, but then we also teach you how to build money.
Okay.
So if something happens, we bring in a check.
That's right.
That's awesome.
You know,
That's
we
right.
do what we say we're gonna do for
right.
families. You're covered immediately. You don't have a 2-year waiting, a 3-year waiting period. We ask the right questions as agents, and we make sure that we get the right information to protect your family.
Oh,
We're
wow.
not just going to take the information and leave. We're with you guys from point A to point Z.
That's right.
From beginning to end, we'll be with you and your family. I'm your agent. I'm your friend. I'm gonna bring the check back. I'm not, sending a card in mail. I'm making sure that, hey, I'm doing right 100% of the time, so we can make sure that these families understand not only what they're getting. It's
That's
just
right.
not about a check.
Because I can remember as a little girl growing up in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And I know you all can relate to this. Seeing the insurance man
Oh, yeah.
the first of the month, knocking on the door.
Right.
And he would come in, grandmama would give him that little money. And do you know when my grandmama passed, that policy was only $2,000.
That's
That's right.
$2,000.
That's right.
And I know he had been
faithfully-
coming there for at least 25 years.
That's right.
That's
Minimum.
right.
Minimum.
That's right.
So is insurance different now?
I think the awareness is what it is people are understanding that it's not just insurance, it's income replacement.
Okay, income replacement.
It's income replacement.
All right.
So back in the day, we was glad to have something because honestly, it was a privilege for anybody in the black community to start having insurance. Right, if you go back to the history, right, and what came about was the fact that grandma had somebody to have insurance. She gonna insure everybody, right? And she gonna insure the grandkids, the aunts, so it didn't matter. So at that point, we have, like you said, it has transitioned though. That's a good point. It has transitioned to being, and you asked about what separates us. We actually educate people on what you have to give you a strategy. I can sell you insurance all day.
Right.
You can, matter of fact, you can buy insurance out the mailbox. Right? They send you
You
all
can.
the new letter, whatever.
Yes, little Gerber baby.
That's it. But I'm going to give you a
Yes.
strategy on how to be able to not only have life insurance, but also how to not have life insurance.
Okay.
Right? Because I think at the end of the day, if you told me, you came into my house, or if I came to your household and I sat down with you, and you said, well, Nick, I got $1.5 million. I said, well, we don't necessarily need to talk about life insurance.
That's right.
Right? Because if you die tomorrow, you're going to leave your family $1.5 million. The reason I'm getting life insurance on you, or you're applying for life insurance, because you don't have $1.5 million.
Correct.
Got it? So now that way, that'll give you is basically transferring the risk over to the company.
Oh.
Right? So if I'm transferring that risk, and I'm going to pay for that every month, right? If I got to pay $40 to transfer that risk, so you can take $250,000 and replace that, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So that's the importance of knowing that. But also, it gets to the end of that now. You talked about your grandmother, having that policy so long. What you want to do is, if you set up the right way, if you got your debt paid off, you're 60 years old, you don't have no debt, you got, just say you got $600 to $700 grand saved up. You don't have no debt, kids grown and gone. this point, you consider self-insured. Right?
That's right, because you have the money.
Right. You have the money. So now it's time to end
out with no money.
That's right.
The average family, 98% of families start out life with no money, but they have debt.
That's right.
Later on in life, we teach families how to eliminate the need for life insurance by having a large sum of money.
Okay. All right.
So later on in life, you're going to have a whole bunch of money, debt-free system that all you got to do is take advantage of and work it.
That's right. And Nicholas, I see so much now as far as our college graduates. When they graduate from college, they are already in debt.
Already in debt.
Already in debt.
They waiting on them.
Because I never get, as a college student, I mean, credit card applications all in the student union. Okay? Right. So what's the remedy for that?
So I think honestly, and this probably will go against what most people, and what I think is kind of transition. I'm gonna just say that I think some people are understanding that college don't necessarily is the answer to all your problems when you're, growing up in the between 18 to 25. Right? That's not always the answer. And the reason is because if you're not going to college for a particular reason, a particular doctor, lawyer, whatever the case might be. There is honestly no need for you to go to college in that sense, right? Now, what I mean by that is, if you can go get a college degree and you a doctor, right? You need those classes and resources because I want you to be certified when you're working on me, right? But if you going to school and you going to get, just say, because we in Montgomery, I hear everybody get criminal justice degree. All right, you go get a criminal justice, right? You go get a criminal justice degree to be the manager at Target. Does that make sense? All right. Now the thing about it is, you $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in debt, and they're not even paying you, to pay that back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, it's a snowball effect because now it affects your credit. Now things are going on. You got to tell your significant other that you got this big lump sum of debt. You got to talk about it. Right, you got to talk about it. So, but back to what you were saying about the remedy. So I think when we are between the ages of, I was think 16 to really 15 to 18, we need to start finding out what kids need to really want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just want to be a welder.
I would think earlier than that. You don't think earlier than that?
Even earlier than that. Now I did say this because I actually had a conversation talking about, once you get to a certain degree, after you learn, how to add, how to subtract, how to divide. After you start learning about that, I think it's a certain time frame. You need to start really honing in and trying to get your kids involved in the industry they really want to be in. Right? If my son don't want to play basketball, I'm not going to force him to play basketball. Right? If my son is more focused on being able to, or daughter is focused on wanting to be a doctor or whatever the case might be, we're going to focus more on that right then.
That's right.
Because I'm being honest, I haven't used algebra since I left the 8th grade.
Same here. Same here.
So I don't understand why we're taking an algebra class that's not going to help me be a good citizen in life. I don't understand that. So, like you said, earlier the better. Maybe 6th to 8th grade, maybe. Start honing in. What is your specific skill? But the thing about it is, you got to be exposed to it. Right? Because it's the thing now. Because if Dad, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. But then they can't stand blood.
Exactly.
But you might be thinking that, and then, even a firefighter, or a policeman and all that type of stuff, they start doing those type of things. And guess what? I might not want to do that because I don't like fire. I don't like the trauma of being a police officer, all that type of stuff. So that's the thing about it. So I think, as far as a remedy concerned, I think we got to get more concerned or in our kids' lives to start understanding, exposing them to what they want to do later on in life.
That is so
that
true.
Type of thing,
that is so true.
And to be honest with you, just to partake in that, we do have an internship, guys. So we do have an internship available. If someone wants to be, because I'm looking for investment brokers. I want guys to come in and really, because we can't do it all ourselves.
Okay.
That's right. We can't do
so
it all.
So you're looking for new team members?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
yeah,
right. So y'all
absolutely.
heard this? They're looking for new team members. So.
But you can't be a crook. You can't be a crook.
Oh my God! A crook around money.
Right.
What a powerful combination.
We can't do that, right? We can't do that, right?
And,
Want to help people.
And what he's saying, we're just looking for people part-time that love helping people, that want to come in and get a license in the financial services industry to be able to help distribute these products.
So they can make some lucrative money?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Y'all heard that?
One of the biggest industries in the world. Matter of fact, it's the biggest industry in the world.
The biggest
Financial services. So,
wonderful.
So yeah, we looking for some people that want to spread this word. You know, spread the gospel, like they said.
That's right. Spread the gospel.
Spread the good news.
The good news of the gospel.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. Now I'll tell you, Nicholas. You know, you turn on the television and you see all these commercials on TV, and the commercials promise, you know, that you can just get out of debt. You can wipe all of these bills clean overnight.
That's right.
Talk to us about that.
So I'm gonna
talk to us about how do we get out of debt.
So this is the thing about it. It's really, really simple. It's only two ways to get out of debt. All right, 2 ways. One way is strategy. The other way is make more money. That's it. People think it's so hard. Right? It's just strategy.
Because it's easy getting in debt.
It's very easy getting in debt.
It's easy getting in debt.
It's so easy, man.
Lord,
but if we don't sit down, like I said, it goes back to what I said. If we don't sit down and talk about it, we have a real issue with getting to the point where we actually can have a strategy, right? And understand that this strategy is important. I need to be disciplined enough to stick to the strategy, and I need to go make more money. Right? So how do I make more money? So how valuable are you to the marketplace? How much value can you bring to the marketplace? Are you, considering, working a part-time job, being an entrepreneur, running a business? What do you want to do? So it just depends. People get promoted, or whatnot, and depends on what you can do to get promoted. I worked in corporate America for 12 years. And to be honest with you, I didn't need a degree to work the position I was in. Now, did I go get one? Yes. Right? But I didn't know one of the guys that was actually above me, he didn't have a degree. He didn't have a degree at all. But he was a corporate quality manager and did very well for himself. And he said, hey, it's just about experience,
That's
and we work toward it. So.
That's right. So, Latonya, I understand that Primerica is offering a complimentary financial needs analysis.
That's right.
That's
So
right.
talk to us about
Complimentary.
that. Complimentary. Now, do y'all know what complimentary is? Okay. F-R-E-E, free.
Free, that's right.
It's free.
That's right.
Complimentary this month and throughout. You could call or you could stop by our office. We have 2 locations, one in Hoover, one in Montgomery. And we will actually sit down with you and help you put a plan together. The strategies, the plans that Mr. Nicholas was talking about.
Yes.
You bring your debt, you bring your problems, and we're going to give you solutions for it. And that's complimentary to
confidential.
everybody.
Confidential.
Very
too.
important. Confidential.
Confidential. Make sure we understand it. Oh my goodness.
Very.
It's free. It's confidential. It's no obligation. If you don't do nothing but just get the game plan.
That's right.
Whether you choose us or right now or later, you make the decision. At least you will know the information.
That's right.
And that's what's important. Most people think that they don't have the money. Most people think that they don't have the resources.
Right.
But we should. Hey. We'll take you with $25 a day for
And
retirement
that's my next
account.
question. Because there's no amount too small.
No amount too
or
small.
Too large,
or
right?
too large.
All right. So you can start with $5.
Well, on the actual investment side now, it's $25. Right?
Okay.
So that's
almost $5 a week.
But this is the thing. Comparison to, and you was comparing us to the industry.
Yes.
Right? Now this is the thing. We got the same products and service, but we're going to offer a lower investment leverage, investment startup, because we got access to these companies that actually gave us the partnerships that allow us to be able to do that. So then again, like I tell people, have you ever had Charles Schwab, Edward Jones, any of these companies reach out to you and say, look, I want to show you how to be able to put this portfolio together.
And let's say, they went to the casino last night. They won a whole lot of money.
Right.
They need to come see you, right?
They need to come see you. They need to come see you, definitely, because
Right.
that's very important. I mean, just like you have a family doctor, you need to have some investment broker or somebody to talk to,
You do.
when you come across that. Because I'm going to be honest, just give you a real life situation with myself. When I rolled over my money, I didn't know you can roll it over. I didn't know, and I lost thousands of dollars by pulling it out and putting it into my bank account, which was just absolutely not right. So once I learned that, I was like, you know what, I need to tell other people that.
That's right.
And kind of go from there. So that's what I want to be able to do. I want to help somebody else save thousands of dollars.
There you go. That's
save
right.
thousands of dollars. So
that's awesome. So how can they get in contact with you guys?
Usually you can hit us up on our cell phones, or you can stop by either location. Like I said, my number is 334-314-6328. 314-6328.
Okay.
Our office in Montgomery is at 35 Caravilla Drive, and that's off Atlanta Highway.
All right.
Or our Hoover office in the Hoover, Birmingham area is 3605 Lorna Ridge Drive, Birmingham, Alabama, 35216.
All right.
You can drop by any of those locations. Somebody there 7 days a week, or you can call and set up an appointment.
And you all will come to them, actually, right?
Right, or we'll come to
Okay.
you, or we
All
will
right.
come to you in your own home.
that's
Okay.
right. That's right. Absolutely.
All right. So, do we have any closing words on tonight? This has just been some great information.
That's right.
Great
That's right.
information. Again, we thank you guys so
You're
much for
so
being one of the proud sponsors. This is one of our, the official insurance vendor.
That's right. There
Yeah.
you
They
go.
are the official.
You hear that? Official.
Insurance
Official.
for the Alabama Gospel Showcase next year on March the 20th. Of course, they'll have their display table
That's right.
That's
here
right.
at the United Christian Church. But you can go ahead and patronize and support them right now.
Right now.
That's
You don't
right.
have to wait until March 20th of 2020,
don't.
okay? You can
You
go
don't.
ahead and dial them up.
That's right.
Dial them up on tonight, okay? And
That's right.
let's get our financial affairs in order. I know I got a lot of work to do.
Hey, we
So,
all do.
I
Hey, we all
have a
do.
lot of work to do, okay? All right, but the information that you have just given me on tonight has just really, truly blessed me.
That's right. That's right.
It has truly, truly blessed me. So, Nicholas, if they want to get in contact with you, how can they
Oh
go
yeah,
about doing
of course.
so?
Nick White, 334-201-5396 is my cell number. Hit me up, text me. My Facebook page, go on my Facebook page. My Instagram is Learn to Invest.
Okay.
LRN2 Vest, VST. So Learn to Invest is my Instagram page. So definitely hit me up and inbox me. Like I said, if you just have questions, you want to keep it confidential, that's fine. That's cool. But I definitely want to text me, 334-201-5396. That's my cell phone number. Hit me up.
All right. Jonathan Gilbert, good evening to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I tell you, we got a lot of people on here.
That's right. That's
tonight.
right.
That
Come
is
on
just
in.
such a blessing. Now, tell us about the stock market.
Oh man, that's a good one. A lot of people are really leery, I guess you could say, about the stock market, and I used to be too. I'm just being honest about it. I used to be until I really understood what it was really about. But the best way I can kind of describe, I'm gonna put it in very practical terms, right? And one investment vehicle that we do have is called a mutual fund, and it's very, very easy. Something I think everybody should learn to invest in, all right? Because you basically investing in yourself, all right? And this is very simple, right? So on a day-to-day basis, we go to let's say we go to Walmart,
All right.
all right. We go pump gas. We go to BP. All right. We go buy some clothes, or we go to work, or whatever case might be. Right. So being able to get a mutual fund is like investing in all these household brand name companies.
That's right.
Right. So you get to invest in. So just like your cell phone, right? That too. So you got all these things that you investing in, right? So wouldn't it make sense if you could put your money in something that you paying for anyway? Right?
That's true.
So you can actually grow your money back for something you're paying for, right? So now, when you talk about the market itself and you put money in there, now it's fluctuations in the market. So this is what people don't understand about how the market works. it's fluctuation in your heart. Right? If you didn't have fluctuation in your heart, you wouldn't breathe.
That's right.
So,
that's the analogy.
I'm just saying.
All right.
So what's happening
That's
with
true.
what's happening with the market is what it does go up and it does go up and goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now when it goes down, it's time to get in. Goes up, that's the time you want to sell or just hold on to it or whatever. So, but you want to do long term investing, right? You don't want to have a knee jerk reaction at something that come on the news.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to be able to stay the long haul of what actually things like, because technology is changing, telecommunications is changing.
That's true.
Health is changing. You know, these things are changing, but at the same time, it's going to be something that you're going to need for the rest of your life, right? It's going to be things that evolve. So why not invest in stuff that you already have, right? You know, women going to always need underwear. Men going to always, you know, the same thing.
That's
You know,
right.
I'm just being honest.
Hair products.
Yeah, all of it. So
That's
these are the type of
Feminine
things.
products.
Yeah, feminine products.
That's right.
So we going to all, baby's going to be born, Johnson & Johnson. So
Yeah,
those are things you invest in for the long haul. So that's what I think people need to understand about the market. You in the market anyway.
That's true.
You in the market regardless. You go to work every day. You are in the
You are
market.
in the market.
You just ain't reaping the rewards from it.
There you go. Come on, man.
And so
right.
that's the thing, man.
That's
So
right.
just like you said, education and just learning, it changes the situation, because once you inform, you can make an informed or educated decision. But
That's
when you're
right.
not informed and you're not educated, you can be taken advantage of.
That's right.
That's right.
And that's why we say knowledge is power.
I would say knowledge
That's
is power.
right.
That's
Knowledge
right. But
is
add
power.
one word to that: applied knowledge.
Okay, applied.
Applied.
Because we perish because of
That's
lack
right,
of
that's
knowledge.
right,
That's
that's
right.
right,
And so
that's right.
the knowledge is here. We got the people here. You can call them after this Facebook Live interview.
right,
And
that's
if
right.
you got any questions, they will confidentially.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
They will talk with you. You don't have to worry about your business being out in the streets.
No,
they will
that's
talk
right.
to you in a confidential manner.
That's right.
Because it's just time to get our financial plans in order.
That's
Okay,
right.
we got to get our financial house in order. With this being September,
That's right.
Life
Life
Insurance
That's
Awareness
right. That's
Month.
right.
All right, so we've got some wonderful people here, and I would not recommend them if I'm not using them myself.
That's
okay?
right.
So I'm giving you the best, okay?
That's
So call them. Call
That's
them, get in contact with them. Again, you can reach them on social media,
That's
Facebook, Nicholas White,
That's right.
he's on Facebook, as well as Latonya Zeigler. She's on Facebook, and they are both representatives of Primerica.
That's right.
Am I saying that
You're
correctly?
right. You said Primerica.
All right, Primerica.
Go ahead and say it, D. It's Primerica. Let's go ahead and say it.
She wanna say the other
Right,
way.
right. You gotta hold it
I'm
back.
gonna say it all the way now. Because we don't say Primerica,
Yeah, I know it.
but it's Primerica.
But some, I don't know why
That's
people
right.
put the A in there, but hey,
I
it's
know,
okay.
but it's
That's
Primerica.
Yeah,
All right.
Primerica. That's right.
Timothy Moore Thurman. Good evening to you, Timothy. Thank you so very much for tuning in, Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, wow.
Right, yeah, we would like for you to give us a call as well.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
But again, we thank you guys so much for tuning in. And of course, they're going to hear your information all the way up until the Alabama Golf
Yes.
Showcase.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Yes. But they are great people to work with, great people. And if you have any questions, they are very knowledgeable. Okay? Very,
right.
very knowledgeable. So get this information, okay?
That's right.
We're about
That's
to go
right.
into a new year, 2020.
right.
So we
That's
got to
right.
start this new year off
man.
right.
Just got
Exactly.
in 2019.
That's right. So it's time to get it right.
That's right.
So this is the perfect way to get started.
That's
That's
right.
right.
All
That's
right. Do you have any more closing remarks?
I do want to say one thing, and being in this life insurance awareness month, because some people are like, well, I got it on my job, or
Yes.
I
Talk
already
about
have
that.
something, thing like
Right.
that. So this is the thing: if you compare what you got, so you just reach out to us, because if you had cancer, you're gonna get a second opinion. Right?
Of
If
course.
one doctor tell you, okay, well, I need a second opinion, right?
That's right.
So being in this life insurance awareness month, get a second opinion. We might be able to save some money, maybe give you a better product. Maybe you underinsured, maybe you overinsured, maybe you need some ways to save money in that aspect. And we can do that for you if you allow us to, right?
All right.
But if you allow us to, we'll definitely do that. But at the end of the day, the worst case scenario, D, is the fact that they'll know they have the best product they have if they already have it.
And I'll tell you, Primerica is one of the top companies in the world.
That's right.
That's right.
Top rated companies in the world.
That's right.
So I feel comfortable doing that.
That's right.
I can't take no much on the fly by nights, okay? I feel comfortable
That's right.
dealing with you guys.
That's
I tell
right.
you. All right, how you doing there, Jerome Carter, Jasper, Florida? Good evening to you.
Floridians coming in there.
They are in there tonight. That's where all the money is.
That's what it says.
Yes, they are. They are rolling with us on tonight. I tell you, God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I thank you guys for stopping by.
Thanks
and don't forget with this month being Life Insurance Awareness Month.
That's right.
All right, so go ahead and get your house in order.
Right.
Okay?
Get no comparisons.
Because it breaks my heart so much to see when a loved one dies, making announcements to help bury the person.
That's right. And it don't have to be.
It does not have to be that way.
So, yep,
Right.
you're exactly right. So, yeah, let's get it together, man. It's time. Time is now. Let's change the dynamics of, the future of the way our people are going. I think once we get money out of the way it's been an obstacle, we can really focus on some things in life that really, really matter. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why we drawn attention this month to Life Insurance Awareness Month. Let's take that out the picture. Let's get that done. Put it over here, and we ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We can grow and do in other areas.
And talk about bankruptcy. I know it may be a little different, but I think it kind of ties into what ties into debt.
I think honestly it's good in bad ways to be able to understand how bankruptcy works. So I think because people talk about bankruptcy a lot of times, I think we do it in the wrong way. You know what I mean? And bankruptcy really came from businesses going bankrupt.
Exactly.
Right? Especially like small businesses. So what happens is, if somebody set up a lemonade shop in the wrong demographics, maybe they didn't, and they're going to bankruptcy to dissolve that business.
Yes.
Right? From that standpoint. But when it comes to personal bankruptcy, I think that, maybe, like I said, get a second opinion. It is cases where it is definitely necessary. I think it's very, very important. But like you said, if we go back and start putting these strategies together and start kind of preventing, preventative type measures, we can get away from that. But definitely we want to be able to do that. Because like I said, it's two ways to get out of debt. It's strategy and make more money. But we need to start doing it now. And don't be, I think we get, I don't know if it's embarrassed to try to make more money or whatever the case might be, but some type of way something goes on where we don't want to talk about, the value we can bring.
That's
things
true.
like that.
That's true.
If you can cut grass or, I'm being serious.
Right.
Because a lot of people need that. A lot of people need that opportunity to say, we're going to do X, Y, and Z to get this done, in that fashion. So I really want people to, be open to, because I might need your service. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You never know. So I think people need to be proud of that. But like you said, it goes back to understanding, get another opinion about it, and understand maybe some other opportunities. But if I'm at the worst, if I don't have no other choice, then you go into that. But look at other alternatives to be able to hinder you from getting to that point.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
right.
that
So, and that, again, that's where Primerica comes in.
That's right.
All right. Latonya, girl, thank you so very much for stopping by.
Thank
Latonya
you.
Zeigler, you can find her on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Hit her up, okay? Give Latonya, give them your phone number.
334-314-6328.
All right.
You call anytime. If I'm not available, leave a message, or you can also text that number.
Okay. And Nicholas, give them your information, please.
Nicholas White again, 334-201-5396. Make sure you call me before you call her. I'm just playing. We all partners together.
That's right.
See, Miss D, I knew it.
Well, again, I thank you all so very much for tuning in to Up Close and Personal. Of course, I'm Lady D, Dionne Whetstone, and I thank you all. Share the video. Share this information. Share this information. That's right. Let's get it out there, okay? Let's make this go viral. All right.
There you go.
All
there
right.
You go.
Again, good evening. Have a wonderful, safe, blessed, and prosperous weekend, and continue to give God all the praise. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night.
Sorry, Nari.
All right. Good show.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was a great show. I enjoyed it.
Thank you
Yes,
so
I
much,
enjoyed
Dee.
it. Yes.